When I first found out I had qualified, I was kind of amazed because I thought I always kind of had a chance to qualify, but not like a real big chance. But this is the one time I had a real good run, was when
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Richaun Holmes.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
So the net starting five. We've got Harden. Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Edwards. And it's Claxton in at center. And for Sacramento, and Halliburton on the wing, he's joined by Barnes. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Fox in at the one. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you played?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding in recognizing when his guys are open.
Fox against Irving. Fox with the steal. For the finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And another fast break for Sacramento. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got his second bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Fox with the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Edwards against Bagley. 5 to shoot. Baseline try.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Claxton with the bucket.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Harden against Barnes. Nobody near Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 6 points.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Fox. From 13 feet, it goes down. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
It's Fox with the drive. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Mills. Lots of room. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Irving kicks to Mills. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. And that one drops for him. 6 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Shots good by Mills.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Harden outside, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pass to Mills. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Brooklyn ball.
And Irving launches it from deep.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Here's Holmes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Claxton. That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Now off the inbound, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's Fox. Halliburton trying to break loose. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right
That's
now,
his first
especially
foul.
on the interior.
Second
Yeah, and
team
that's
foul.
4 straight field goals now they've allowed
At the line
from
for
point-blank
your
range.
Kings.
Can't happen.
Marvin Bagley, shooting 1.
Free throws off from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team
Buddy
foul.
Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento.
In for your Kings, Buddy Hield.
On defense, the Kings. They have a 9-point lead. And that one drops.
Assist.
Mills has got 7 points.
Nicholas
Yeah, another
Claxton.
nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And the pass to Mills. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Mills with it. Holmes on him. Mills can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Kyrie
The shot's
Irving.
good from Irving.
3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Fox going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw
That's
line.
his first personal foul.
It's going to be on James Harden. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Natu comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Edwards. Andre Bembry's checked in for Irving. And Thomas subbed in for Patty Mills. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing here by 8. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. This is checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
In for your Kings, Maurice Harkless.
Here is Harden. Really had an off game against the Kings. Never really found his rhythm. Right wing. Here's Bembry. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Hield can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Thomas. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring points.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Harden dishes to Thomas. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Yes, that goes in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it. Because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Buddy Hield at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Hield against Harden. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hield. Thompson passes to Medu, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Stolen by Mitchell. Harkless on the wing. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. Here's Bembry, defended by Harkless. Griffin's shot is good.
And you see the good and bad. There, defensively, nice contest, but only after Griffin gets the ball where he wants it.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Harden outside. Pass to Thomas. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hield. All going up court. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Griffin passes to Aldridge. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Aldridge has got 5.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of him.
11 feet away. That one a little long. Nets trail by 10. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Poked loose. Harkless with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. The rebound by Harden.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Griffin kicks to Aldridge. Back to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock from past the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Here's Hield. Griffin with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Harden surveying the D. Aldridge, the pass to Bembry to the inside. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
There's the feed to Heel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but he got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
First one falls for him.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, you know, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. You know, that's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Mitchell. Medu is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Len in at the 5 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. And one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Inside, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Bembry. Rebound by the Kings. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Feeds to Griffin. Thomas deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down, but sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
And that one is good. Hield's got 18 points in the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way. Full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Fans, your 916 crew. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Medu. Harrison Barnes comes in for Harkless. Halliburton's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Edwards comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Mills in for Thomas.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bembry the pass to Mills. They get a hand on it. Bembry kicks to Mills. To the paint. Here's Irving. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Irving for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 19 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Man, he's got it going down. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Kings. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Irving. 19 points in the game. Irving double-teamed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that. And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Bembry. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he goes in for the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And Bagley able to finish.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Irving with the bounce pass. Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding basket. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
For Sacramento, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
The 3. Edwards can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Halliburton for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Embry the pass to Claxton. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. Halliburton drives in. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They get it back. Goes back up. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Down low. And the dunk by Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Bembry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Here's Irving. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. Kings leading now by 20. Inside, here's Barnes. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Passes it to the Bembry. There's the pass to Claxton. On the clock. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 13 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, you know, even off the dribble, guys, Mills is a capable shooter. That jump shot of his steady under just about any circumstance.
Holmes trying to free himself up. Snatched up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harden comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Griffin. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
For Sacramento. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. Sacramento leading by 22. Here's Fox. Mitchell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Mills. Poked away. And here is Mitchell. 6 points for him. Good work defensively by Harden. Driving in. He gets it in there.
James
Harden's got 9 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Mills looking it over. From the stripe. Thompson with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got that one up quick. Hield's got 23 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Thomas up top, guarded by Holmes. Thomas kicks to Mills. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Five on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's Fox with the drive. Count that one. That's now 32 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle. down at their offensive end. Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Fox, and he drives in.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Mills. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. Healed against Harden. Elbow shot is on the way. And Heald gets it to go on the assist by Holmes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Heald bringing the entire package here, following up some stingy defense with some very quick points.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Kings on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 34 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? Man, they've been loose as heck with it, shot up in several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get an offensive goal. But hold on to the ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. They've got Edwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Irving against Halliburton. Halliburton with the steal. Goes up, and Halliburton slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Irving passes to Claxton. 3-pointer. Here's Edwards. Bagley with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Halliburton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Halliburton's got 17 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Irving for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Rashawn Holmes. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from home. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Claxton. He takes it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Fox, and it's good off the back rim and in. Fox has got 36.
And they're really in a good position here thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes it to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Mills with it. Holmes covering. And the rejection by Holmes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
The assist.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here is Harden. He's got 12. A floater. He can't get that one to fall. So the Kings will take it the other way. Wing shot on the way. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Mills finds Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Barnes. Here's Bagley. Edwards with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And some changes here for the Kings. That two comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Harkless is subbed in for Bagley.
Harkless.
Here's Halliburton, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Mills from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hey, listen up now. Let me give you one word about Mills tonight. Indefatigable. That means he never runs out of energy.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. Gets definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Fox. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from 18. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Kings have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Mills with it. 20 points for him. The pass to Irving. Driving the lane. Fires for three. And Patrick Mills gets the three. Mills has got 23 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Harden against Barnes. And here's Mills for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Mills dishes to Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Medu passes to Barnes. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Lenz checked in for Barnes, and Hield subbed in for Fox. Bembry's checked in for Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Here's Hield. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Hield's got 31 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Stolen by Len. And now Sacramento on the break. Some solid defense there from Irving. Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Alex Len. That's his first personal foul. First team
All right,
foul.
well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Edwards. And Thomas subbed in for James Harden.
2 shots. That's on the first.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Thomas. Len with the block. And they get it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Hield. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
To the paint, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Harkless, and he converts the layup. 6 points for Harkless.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Irving. Ejected by Len. Here's Manu. He's got 8. Up top, Hield. He's covered by Irving. Hield with the bucket.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Len.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Outside Thomas. Irving passes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. 13 feet away. Irving can't hit. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And Harkless slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The finish, and Harkless slams it in.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
To the middle, here's Bembry, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Len, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Irving. He's got 26. Knocks it loose. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The Nets shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Thomas kicks to Irving. Griffin passes to Irving. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now the feed to Len. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And it's Hield off the drive. Misses from close range. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Irving, and he has 28 points for the game. To the paint. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton.
Thompson.
Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. It's going by Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bembry. Aldridge with it. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas passes to Aldridge. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Mitchell missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Davion Mitchell.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Kings on top, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Thompson is out there with Jones. Then it's Hield. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Harkless in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Nets. Dishes to Thomas. Sharp the pass to Thomas. Carter against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Unable to get that one. Thomas against Hield. Carter dishes to Brown. Driving inside. And Thompson sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Carter. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Carter's got his first points in this one. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hield. He feeds it to Harkless. And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. Thompson with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolled.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp, defended by Jones. Mitchell against Carter. Puts it up from 15. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Davion Mitchell.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield.
Nets ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Johnson. Releases from the wing and drills it. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Carter against Mitchell. Here's Johnson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From the wing, they grab their own miss. Here's Thompson, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Jones. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Off target from outside. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And here's Mills for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now here's Harkless. Tight defense on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Long range from the inbound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Brown the pass to Mills. Nets passing it around. Carter left side. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
James Harden is checked in for Patty Mills.
James Harden.
Kings have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Fox. Carter pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. For the three, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Bucket is good. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fires from deep. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it's Carter missing. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Sacramento gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Carter with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Carter. The three. Here's Sharp. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Fox, no good. Harden against Fox. That shot off the mark.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Lets it go. That one wide left. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fox, no good. The Nets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And the jam by Harden.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Johnson from outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Another shot, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kings leading now by 23. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bagley with the bucket.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Passes it to Johnson. Back to Harden. It's hauled in by the Kings. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Here's Fox. 2 minutes. A rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Healed against Carter. He kicks to Harden. Puts up a 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Fox. From the arc. Bagley, no good. Brooklyn's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good. Sacramento leading by 23.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with a solid strategy, building on that first win in the season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-0 with just one left this year against the Nets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Buddy Hield.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And that one falls for Carter. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Nets. Thomas is checked in. Timeout called by the Kings. They're ahead by 22. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. From the baseline. Rebound, Brooklyn. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Hield. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hield's got 41.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 19. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, buddy. You're coming off the bench now. How have you responded to being in that six-man role?
Look at this professional, man. You can come in and be ready, and coach call your number, go out there and hoop, man. I've been hooping for a long time. I did my rock from the Bahamas and Pinedale, and that's been my story, man. And I'm just blessed to be out there to play NBA game, and regardless of what happens, man, I'm thankful to be playing.
Well, you're handling your business well, young man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.